Hello, this is Raleigh with Page Ladder, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up Yoast WordPress SEO plugin and set the default settings for it so that your blog is correctly indexed and crawled by Google. So start by logging into your WordPress dashboard and go to Plugins and Add New. You'll want to download the WordPress Yoast SEO or Yoast. So search like that, Yoast WordPress SEO, and it should pop up here. And here it is, WordPress SEO by Yoast is the correct name there. Go ahead and install that plugin. Once you've finished, go ahead and activate the plugin. And we're going to go in and change the default settings on it. It comes pretty well set up. It asks you if you want to track. You can allow or not allow that. It's not going to hurt you either way. I usually don't allow it, but so then this is the plugin down here, and there's just a few default settings, and what I'm going to tell you here is to be taken with a grain of salt, but also you should always check with Yoast. He has a how-to on this plugin and lots of documentation on best practices here. They're always kind of changing, but a few things for the past few years have not changed at all, dealing with the no indexing of certain post types and taxonomies. So if you come into SEO and titles and meta, right here, the site-wide meta settings, I usually do no index of subpages of archives. So page 2, this page could have duplicate content as, say, a category or author archive page. So we don't need to index those at all. We don't need blog/page/2 indexing in Google. It's just not a high value page that we want to send people to. So go ahead and click that one and click save. There's other options here. I usually leave these all alone. Some people might argue for checking those as well. Some themes don't require you to kind of click this button here, which forces the rewrite of titles, which this plugin also controls your titles, your page titles. So that may be necessary, but don't worry about it here. We're just specifically talking about indexing of category, author, and tag pages. So if you go over to post types, you see post. We want to leave that index and follow. Pages, same thing. Don't really want to do anything in there. But as far as media or these sliders, like this is a slider plugin, so I'm going to no index, no follow those, and save that. And then we're starting to get over to the meat of the default settings that you should change, and that's under taxonomies. And so basically this is the big one, is you want to set meta robots to no index follow for categories, for tags, and that's pretty much it in there. Those are the big two. Also author archives, which I believe is in the next tab over, so go ahead and save those settings. And continue on over to other, and then here's the author archives, so we want to no index those, and then same as date archives. All those past four were all just basically meant for user navigation, not necessarily for Google. If you're wanting Google to index a category page of your blog, that might be the case in which your strategy kind of leans on that, but for the most part, by default, you'd rather have the individual post page ranked rather than the category that it's contained within. So those are the basic quick settings that I kind of recommend and solve the problem with the blog post that this video is embedded in. So I hope that's helpful, and thanks for listening.